Good morning students, welcome to your maths class. I am teaching here maths for class 8. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is identities. Identity is a relation which satisfies A is equal to B, where A and B will contain some variables, and for each value of these variables the relation A is equal to B will always be true. मीन्स आइडेंटिटी एक ऐसा रिलेशन है जिसमें इक्वल टू के दोनों तरफ जो एल्जेब्रिक एक्सप्रेशंस दिए होते हैं उनके वेरिएबल की कोई भी वैल्यू रखने पर आपकी ये रिलेशन हमेशा सही होगी. मतलब ए साइड का एक्सप्रेशन बी साइड के एक्सप्रेशन के हमेशा इक्वल होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट अस कंसीडर x प्लस 1 इंटू एक्स प्लस 3 is equal to x square plus 4x plus 3. We have to prove that left hand side is equal to right hand side. For this, let us take the value of the variable x equals to 2. Now, left hand side is x plus 1 into x plus 3. Here, using 2 in place of x, 2 plus 1 and 2 plus 3. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 plus 3 is 5. So, we will get 3 into 5 equals 15. Now, RHS side. RHS side is x square plus 4x plus 3. Using 2 in place of x, 2 square plus 4 into 2 plus 3. 2 का square is 4. 4 into 2, 8 plus 3. 4 plus 8 is 12 and 12 plus 3 is 15. Here we can see that LHS is equal to RHS. Similarly, for any value of x, the left hand side will always be equal to the right hand side. Let's learn about some identities. In your previous classes, you all have learned how to add, subtract, multiply or divide two terms in algebra. Now, our first identity is product of sum and difference of two terms. For this, let us take two terms A and B. Their sum will be A plus B and difference will be A minus B. When we will find the product, we will write it that product is equal to A plus B and A minus B. When we will simplify it, we have to multiply these two brackets. For this A will be multiplied to this whole bracket A minus B, and this plus B will be multiplied to this whole bracket A minus B. Now this A into this A will give A square, and plus A and minus B will give minus AB. And plus B and plus A will give plus BA, and plus B and minus B will give minus B square. Now minus AB and plus BA are same because BA or AB is same, so it can be cancelled. So we will get A square minus B square. Therefore, A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. This is our first identity. Let us learn this identity using our example. We have to multiply x plus 2 and x minus 2. Here, in place of A, it is given x, and in place of B, we have 2. So, using our first identity, that is A square minus B square, so x square minus 2 square, and x square is x square, and minus 2 ka square is 4. So this is the answer for the algebraic expression x plus 2 into x minus 2. Now our second identity is square of sum of two terms. For this, let us take two terms a and b. Their sum will be a plus b. Square of sum will be a plus b ka whole square. Now, using our properties of exponents, we can write it as a plus b into a plus b. Now, multiplying these two brackets, we can write it as a into whole bracket a plus b into whole bracket a plus b. Multiplying this a inside, we'll get a square plus ab. And when this b will be multiplied inside, we'll get ba plus b square. Now a square plus ab and plus ba will give plus 2ab and plus b square. Therefore, a plus b ka whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is our second identity. Now, let's solve it using one example. We have to find the square of root 2a plus root 3b. Now here, in place of a we have root 2a and in place of b we have root 3b. So, using our second identity, a square means root 2a ka square plus 2 into a means root 2a into b means root 3b and plus b square means root 3b ka square. Now root 2 ka square is 2 and a ka square is a square plus 2 root 2 into root 3 will give root 6 and a into b will give ab plus root 3 ka square is 3 and b ka square is b square. This is the answer. Our third identity is square of difference of two terms. For this, let us take two terms a and b. Their difference will be a minus b and square of difference will be a minus b ka whole square. Using our properties of exponents, we can write it as a minus b into a minus b. We have to multiply these two brackets. For this, a into a minus b and minus b into a minus b. Now a into a will give a square and plus a and minus b will give minus ab. Here minus b and plus a will give minus ba and minus b and minus b will give plus b square. Therefore, a square minus and minus ab and minus ba will give minus 2ab and plus b square. Therefore, a minus b ka whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab and plus b square. This is our third identity. Let's solve one example. You have to find the square of 3 upon x minus y. Here 3 upon x is in place of a and y is in place of b. Using our identity, we can write it as a square means 3 upon x का whole square minus 2a means 3 upon x and b means y plus b square, that is y whole square. Now 3 का square is 9 and x का square is x square. Minus 2 into 3 will give 6 into y will give 6y upon x and plus y square. This is the answer, and these are the ways we can find the square of sum and difference of two terms. Our fourth identity is cube of sum of two terms. For this, let us take two terms a and b. Their sum will be a plus b. Now cube of sum will be a plus b whole cube. Using our properties of exponents, we can write it as a plus b into a plus b whole square. We all have learned a plus b whole square. Now a plus b into a square plus 2ab and plus b square. This a plus b will be multiplied to this whole bracket. A into a square plus 2ab plus b square plus b into a square plus 2ab and plus b square. When we'll multiply, we'll get a cube plus 2a square b plus ab square plus ba square plus 2ab square and plus b cube. Simplifying it, we'll get a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square and plus b cube. Therefore, a plus b का whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square and plus b cube. Or we can write this formula as a cube plus b cube plus, taking 3ab common from these two terms, we'll get a cube plus b cube plus 3ab whole bracket a plus b. Let's learn how to find the cube of two terms. Now 3x plus 5y the whole cube. Using our identity 4, we can write it as a cube means 3x का cube plus b cube means 5y का cube plus 3ab means a 3x and b 5y and a plus b means 3x plus 5y. 3 का cube is 27 and x का cube is x cube plus 5 का cube 125 and y का cube y cube plus 3 into 3 is 9 and 9 into 5 is 45 and x into y is xy in whole bracket 3x plus 5y. Simplifying it, we can write it as 27x cube plus 125y cube plus 45xy will be multiplied to this whole bracket 45xy into 3x. So 45 into 3 is 135. X into x is x square and y plus 45 into 5 is 225 and x and y into y will give y square. This is our answer. Fifth identity is cube of difference of two terms. Let us take two terms a and b. Their difference will be a minus b. Cube of difference will be a minus b whole cube. Using our properties of exponents, we can write it as a minus b into a minus b whole square. Using our third identity, we can write here a minus b into a square minus 2ab and plus b square. Multiplying these two brackets, we can write a into a square minus 2ab and plus b square minus b into a square minus 2ab and plus b square. Multiplying this a into this whole bracket, we can write a into a square is a cube. A into minus 2ab will give minus 2a square b. A into b square will give plus ab square. Here minus b into a square will give minus b a square. Minus b and minus 2ab will give plus 2a b square and minus b and plus b square will give minus b cube. On simplification, we get a cube minus 2a square b and minus ba square will give minus 3a square b and plus ab square and plus 2ab square will give plus 3ab square and minus b cube. Therefore, a minus b का whole cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b and plus 3ab square. We can write this formula as a cube minus b cube, taking common minus 3ab from these two terms, we'll get a minus b. This is the way we can find the cube of difference of two terms. Let's learn how to find cube of difference of two terms using our identity 5. We have the example 2x minus 3y का whole cube. Using our identity 5, we can write it a cube. Here 2x is in place of a, 3y is in place of b. A cube means 2x का cube minus b cube means 3y का cube minus 3a. A is 2x and b is 3y and a minus b means 2x minus 3y. 2 का cube is 8 and x का cube is x cube minus 3 का cube is 27 and y का cube is y cube minus 3 into 2 is 6 and 6 3 ja 18 and x into y will give xy whole bracket 2x minus 3y. Simplifying it, we can write 8x cube minus 27y cube minus 18 into 2 will give 36, and x into x square, and y. Minus 18 and minus 3 will give plus 54, and xy and y will give xy square. This is the answer. Now let's learn how to use these identities for solving and proving some questions. Our first question is, if x square plus 1 upon x square is equal to 7, then find, first part is x plus 1 upon x, second part is x minus 1 upon x, and third part is x square minus 1 upon x square. For our first part, we know that x plus 1 upon x का whole square is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square and plus 2 into x into 1 upon x. Here we have used our second identity, that is square of sum of two terms. X square plus 1 upon x square is given, that is 7, and this x and x will be cancelled. Here we will get only 2. So 7 plus 2 is equal to 9. Here we have to find only x plus 1 upon x, but here it is given that x plus 1 upon x ka whole square. So we have to take this part 2 to the other side of equal to sign. We will take it, then we will get x plus 1 upon x is equal to square root of 9, and square root of 9 we know that it is plus and minus 3. This sign is known as plus minus sign. So we will get the answer, x plus 1 upon x is equal to plus minus 3. Second part, we know that x minus 1 upon x ka whole square is equal to x square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 into x into 1 upon x. Using our third identity, we can write it in this way. X square plus 1 upon x square is equal to 7, and minus this x and x will be cancelled, so we will get minus 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. Same way we have to find x minus 1 upon x, but here it is given x minus 1 upon x ka whole square. So we will take this whole square to the other side of equal to sign. We will get x minus 1 upon x is equal to square root of 5, and we will write the sign plus minus. So we will get the answer, x minus 1 upon x is equal to plus minus under root 5. Our third part is x square minus 1 upon x square. We know that x square minus 1 upon x square is equal to x plus 1 upon x and x minus 1 upon x. Using our first identity, we can write it in this form. In our first part, we got the answer x plus 1 upon x is equal to 3. And in our second part, we got the answer x minus 1 upon x is equal to under root 5. Therefore, we will get the answer 3 under root 5 and plus minus. Our next question is, if 2x minus 1 upon 2x is equal to 5, find the value of 8x cube minus 1 upon 8x cube. For this, using our fifth identity, we can write it as 2x minus 1 upon 2x ka whole cube is equal to a cube, that is 2x ka cube, minus b cube, that is 1 upon 2x ka cube, minus 3ab. A is 2x and b is 1 upon 2x. Whole bracket a minus b, that is 2x minus 1 upon 2x. Here 2x minus 1 upon 2x is equal to 5. So we'll get 5 ka cube is equal to 2 ka cube is 8 and x ka cube is x cube, minus 1 ka cube is 1, 2 ka cube is 8 and x ka cube is x cube, minus here 2x and 2x will be cancelled. We'll get minus 3 into 2x minus 1 upon 2x is equal to 5. Here 5 ka cube is 125 and 8x cube minus 1 upon 8x cube minus 3 into 5 is 15. In the question we have to find 8x cube minus 1 upon 8x cube. Therefore, we will take this minus 15 to the other side of the equal to sign. We will get 8x cube minus 1 upon 8x cube is equal to 125 plus 15. And 125 plus 15 is 140. So this is the way we can find the values of the given terms and we can use identities to find the values. Now the worksheet related to this discussion will be uploaded on the school website. Till then, bye bye.